Hi, welcome to PHP and MySQL. This is a list of suggestions how you can use this video. The notes for this video can be found here at this URL, which is loaded here. So we are going to finish the last part of the app product. So in the last video, we passed the control back to itself. Okay, when the action equal to app product, we have to actually add the product. Okay, so if you fill up the information here in the app product, let me just show you the URL. So this is index action equal to list product. Now is index action equal to show app form. So let's say you key in Mantis. .88. If you want to add product, you want this thing to go back to the database. Okay. So in the index, the action is already passed back as add product. So what you need to do is else if action equal to sorry, I pasted at the wrong place. Action equal to add product. We get the value from here, which are post methods, HTML names, input field names, and then we do the insert statement, SQL insert statement, and all this was done in example 9. So if you go to example 9, we actually we have the example 9 and example 10. In example 9, we actually have a 9F app product page. So I'm going to open that in Notepad++. We got a couple of fields here, right? We got a category ID, codename price, and we echo them. Okay, so we're going to copy this, and we are going to go to index from go to index. Sorry, that's not index. Go to index and paste those stuff here. Okay. All right, let me align this, uncomment this, Control S to save. So now if you click on add product, you actually go back to index, and sorry, it's always in the index. You go back and you see you have this value captured. Okay. All right. And then you can do an insert. And in 9F, we actually did an error checking. So if something is wrong, you don't allow them to insert into the database. Okay. So if something is right, then we insert into the database. So let's copy the whole if else statement here. Go back to index. We can comment out this part. We don't need that anymore. And then we put the if else statement here. Tab it. Okay, if something is wrong, let's take care of the error first. Okay. Then we take out the else. I don't need everything in the else first. So let me delete everything in the else. So if something is wrong, so let's say you forgot to key in the code. Okay. And when you submit, the error will be this error page, and then you include an IG error. Obviously, this won't work. Okay, so we have to create an error page in we have to create an error page, and this error page is in errors. Okay, give me 1 second. The error page should be in errors folder. Okay, and I realized I just make a little mistake that database error should be there as well. We are going to fix that later. Okay, all right. So since I have done an error page before, I will not need to create everything from scratch. So I can technically copy my database error and make that file, rename it to error. Okay. Okay, let's do that. So go back to 10, go to your model, and copy your database error. Go back to your errors page, errors folder, paste. This is kind of weird, like the textbook like to keep all the errors at the same page. Maybe because when you have two controllers, you can reuse error page as well. So they really go into this reuse thing really big. Okay, let me just delete, rename it, right click, rename, error. Open this in Notepad++. So inside the error, we have the header, we have the main, but the error looks different. So the error is going to copy from our 9E error, and we don't need 9F add product anymore. No, we still need this. Don't close this. Okay, so we can technically copy the main from another file. So let me delete this and go to your 9G error. Open this in Notepad++. I know I have the header at the footer, so I only need the main part. So you copy the main, Control C. After you copy, Control C, you can close the 9G error and come back error page here and just paste the main. Control S to save. Okay. All right, so you don't need this anymore. You can close this. And now, if you have an error, when you click on Add Product, you will have nothing yet because I haven't changed the index. So go back to index. Go back to your index. And the include statement is not. So include statement is one level up because this is index is in product manager. So you go one level up, one level down, errors, and error.php. Control S to save. Add product. You got the error page. Okay. Now, what if there's no error? You have Mantis. If there's no error, you need to add the product. And in 9F add product, we have all the code done here. Okay, and we have to put that into productdb. We need to put that into productdb. So we go to 9F. We copy from query to close cursor, the whole insert statement. Copy here. Go to product add. Sorry, not product add. Productdb. Create a function. Add product. Paste it here. Don't forget your global. And you need to pass in a couple of things, right? You need category ID, code name, and price. So we just use this, put them as parameters, category ID, code, don't forget the colon, name, and price. Control S to save, copy the whole thing, copy. Okay, I don't need productdb anymore, so I can take out that later. Go back to your index and call the function here. And then you have to pass the once you add, you have to pass it to the same file, which is index file, and then category equal to category ID, same stuff. I think I can reuse this. We just hit the location back to itself. Can reuse this in the at where delete product is. Control S to save. Okay. So now when you add product, send it back to itself at the same category. Oops, syntax error. I forgot a semicolon. This is fantastic. I forgot a semicolon here. Control S to save. Add product. So now you pass it back. Mantis is back. Okay, so you can do the same thing for MP3 songs. Okay, like I think I deleted pitch. Okay, so let's do that. Wait, what is it? Pitch. I forgot a song name. Just call it pitch song. This price is like $8. Add product. You send it back. Oops. Peach is a song, not an action figure. So I have to delete this. Try it again. So you have to change Peach to a song. So now if it's Peach song, category ID will be remembered, and you add, you come back, you are looking at the MP3 songs. Okay. All right, so we are almost done. The last thing you need to do is I want to create a small error that I made in the database error. So database error is technically should be in the errors folder, not in the model folder because the textbook wanted to be. So I'm going to cut the database error, go to the errors page. But when we do that, we also need to change the link in database. So I'm going to open my database file in example 10 folder. In the database file, I just did this, which is really convenient for me, but that's the wrong thing to do. I should do // one level up errors, one level down database error. So if you have, I have a database connection. Let me double check. So if I go to model database, if I have error, okay, I don't need 9F anymore. Let me close this. I don't need product add. I don't need category DB. I don't need product DB. I just need my database. Okay. So if database password is wrong, cfu888, and I click on database, you should still show the error page. Even I move it to the errors folder. Okay. So that all the errors are in one place. All right. So that technically finished example 10. Everything example 10, all the code can be found here. Okay, so we finished the whole MVC pattern, which is a great way to organize your code. As you can see, there's almost like no reuse of code, no copy and pasting of code. What to say that? No duplication of code. Okay, if you write a code once, it's going to be reused as a function or as an include statement or something. Okay, and everything is controlled at the controller, which is a really neat way of organizing your own code, also to organize the code for a team. Okay, so we finished MVC pattern, and the video is getting too long. In the next video, we are going to talk about other things. Okay, all right, thanks for watching. Bye.